Yo, what's good, everybody? What's up? How is everybody doing today? So, this is an early stream. So I don't expect too many of you guys to actually kind of be there, well, be here. But we're gonna do a Windbreaker tier list, man. Now that season 3 is over, and I don't know how long it's gonna be until season 4 comes, but we're gonna do this tier list. Now, one thing to note about this tier list, it was hard as hell finding characters to make this tier list. So it doesn't have everyone. I couldn't get everyone because that's how hard it was to find like the characters' pictures and stuff. But I was able to get a good bit, as you can see. So probably later down the line, maybe when the season 4 ends or whatever, we might do another one, maybe season 5. I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna try and get into it, man. Definitely gonna be interesting. You won't see me. I'm gonna just disappear and we'll just focus on the tier list itself. So how we're doing this tier list is basically S, A, B, C, D, trash, or I don't know. So I don't know is pretty much characters to where I just don't know where I would rank them. They're not trash, but they're probably just not that important. So how we're basing this tier list is basically importance in the story and also just overall likability. But mainly importance to the story, because let's be real, we have a lot of people who aren't really that important, but they was there. So we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. I will definitely will say I will need you guys support and help on this, because it's a lot of names I do not remember. So if it's a name I don't remember, or I mess up a name by confusing it with somebody else's name, just let me know in the chat or whatever. And we're gonna get this thing started. So let me go ahead and disappear first and foremost. And yeah, so now let's go ahead and try to get this thing started. What's up, sad and depressed, Lady Infamous? How you doing today? Ronald or Ronell? How are you doing today? And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So first up, this guy. This was the guy that was Mahanjo's friend or something, if I'm not mistaken. He wasn't really that important or integral to the story. I mean, at first we thought he was going to be a lot. I mean, granted, he did give Jay a bike. He did get Vinny some stuff for his bike. He was there with Harry for a while. He gave Jay a little bit of information, but as far as just like overall importance to the story and even likability for that matter, he's kind of, I'm not gonna say like completely useless like D. Well, yeah, he's probably D. He's probably D. Also, y'all can let me know if y'all agree with the ranking of certain characters and if y'all think a character should move up or down. You guys definitely can let me know that. So yeah, I think he's gonna go to D. He wasn't really that great. Let's be honest here, people. He really wasn't. Next up, we have the announcer from the League of Street. Let's be honest, he's trash. Okay, he's trash. He really has no major role just to announce, and we barely see him, but he doesn't really do anything for the story, so he's trash. So yeah, I think that was pretty easy. Next, we have Arya. Whew. I don't know, man. This is a tough one because Arya played. She didn't play like a huge, like giant. Well, she actually, I can kind of make an argument that Arya played a huge role in season 3. As far as just kind of moving people along. I mean, well, let me think about it. Arya, well, if I would rank Arya as a character, granted she made her appearance in season 3, where would I rank Arya? She is I don't know if she's like a complete fan favorite of the series. She's one of my favorites. I'll probably put her in C. She didn't really, now that I'm kind of back and forth on it, she moved the story a little bit, but it wasn't nothing that couldn't have been moved without her. But she did give us some very interesting storylines and some quote unquote mess, if you want to call it that, between Owen, Shelly, and Jay. So I guess Arya can be at C tier. I kind of want to. It's kind of between B and C. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let you guys let me know in the chat. What do you think? Do you think Arya should be in C or B tier? I don't really know exactly where I want to keep her at this point. All right, next is Dom. Dom is definitely a S class. I'm sorry. Dom is an S. Dom has done so much for this series, so much for the story. Dom has to be up there. I mean, I can see arguments for him being A, but Dom has been like literally throughout the entire story. I think even Dom had his own. Well, everybody's kind of had their own. I don't know. I'm gonna stick Dom at S for now. He might drop to A as we continue, but we're gonna leave Dom at S for right now. Okay, next is one of Dom's bodyguards. Say less. Next is another one of Dom's bodyguards. Say less. Okay. Next is Dom's dad. Now, Dom's dad didn't really. We've seen him in season 2. I don't think we've seen Dom's dad in season. Have we seen Dom's dad in season 3? I don't know. I don't think we've seen Dom's dad in season 3. If we did, it definitely wasn't an important role. I think he belongs right here at D class. Wasn't great. It wasn't. I mean, he helped a little bit, but it wasn't really nothing like major. All right, next we got. I couldn't find a picture or image with the 2 new members of Hummingbird. I'm sorry, they're trash. I'm sorry, they're just trash, people. I mean, granted, they give us our comedy relief and everything, but if we're being honest here, they're kind of trash. They just are. They don't really do nothing for the story. They're just low key comedy relief. I mean, you could make an argument and be like, well, they're the next generation of the Hummingbird crew. You could make that argument. Yeah, but I mean, they'll still be trash. I mean, I don't know. Now, this one is of the guy who was with Noah when they first appeared at the end, towards the end of season 3. I don't remember his name, but he's not trash because he's obviously like somebody who's really gonna make an impact in the future. But I don't think he's kind of that person that's gonna be either D tier either. I mean, he could be D tier mainly because he hasn't really done nothing but just kind of start drama and just was introduced in the story. I'm gonna put him for I don't know, just mainly because I don't. Granted, like I said, we could put him in D, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave him at I don't know. Next, we have old boy from the manga crew, Sina-chan. Where would I rank him? I would probably put him either D or C, because he did have a big thing in season 3. He's the main force of the manga crew. He's the one that pretty much got them to where they are, even though they low-key cheated, but they did give us some good, memories and stuff. Where would I put him? I think I can put him in C. I think we can put him in C. I think that would be a good place to put him and put him in C and go from there. Next is Gilbert. Oh, Gilbert started off as a G, but then when Vinny just pummeled him and beat him to nothing. He kind of just fell off. He just fell off in the story. I don't. Yeah, he just like really fell off in the story. But he's not trash like the other two. But he definitely fell off deep into the story. Just disappeared. I'm gonna go D. He's not trash though. In my opinion, he isn't trash. But he definitely can't be any higher. Next, I don't know if a lot of y'all remember this particular person. But this person, if I'm not mistaken, was the woman who made that scene in the mall with Vinny's mom. She made the scene in the mall with Vinny's mom, which caused Vinny's mom to pretty much have a heart attack and pass out and put her in the hospital. I'm pretty sure you guys remember exactly who I'm referring to. She's trash. She's just trash. I don't think any of you would either kind of deny that one. I think she's definitely trash. Because what she did was just unnecessary. Unnecessary in every sense of the word. She really didn't have to cause a big commotion, a big scene when she did appear in the story. And it was just kind of unnecessary. She was just being an asshole. That's pretty much what it was. She was just being an asshole. Hey, how you doing? Okay, next. What was this girl's name? On the tip of my tongue. Give me a second. It's coming. It's gonna come. Is it? Huh? No. That's not it. That's not her name. Crap, bro. I cannot remember this girl's name. Give me a. It's gonna come to me. What is this little girl's name? Hanso. There we go. Okay, Hanso. It was gonna come. Hanso. I don't know, man. Hanso was so cute. She really played a big part in helping Manu get his life back together. She was a big role in season 3. Helped him get himself together. I think Hanso should be in B tier. Cause her main thing was just helping Manu, and she was always there just to help him get through the thing because Manu pushed everybody away. So I think B for her. But then again, Arya, well, yeah, I think she did more than Arya because Arya didn't really do much, if we're being honest. She kind of helped Jay in the end, but with the shoes, but if we're being, yeah, okay, yeah, B. I think I put Han Solo over Arya. I think I can do that. Next, we have Harry. Okay. June's girl. Yeah, like in season 1 and partially a good bit of season 2, she was relevant to the story. Then, of course, she just fell off by the wayside and was just there whenever they went to the bike shop. She does provide the team with equipment and stuff, but overall, she's kind of been lackluster. She hasn't really done much in the story herself either, especially after season 1. Season 2, she was still kind of lingering around, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, we gotta have a story for her. The Arthur just kind of wrote her off and just was like, hey, anytime the team needs equipment, then she'll appear. Like she rarely appears with June anymore. And then for a while, June wasn't even on screen. So I want to put her in D because she just fell off after a long time, and especially after season 1, it was kind of it. Next, everybody's personal fucking favorite person. Not mine technically, but hey, some people may like this guy. Hwang Yeon. Even though we hate him, a lot of people hate him. There's no denying that he always is around. Even though, I mean, okay, let me think. He didn't really. Arya's brother, Troy's brother. He's really a prick. He's an asshole as well. If we're being honest, he's an ass as well. He thinks he's better than what he is, but he's not. And I'm gonna have to go with C. I'm gonna have to go with C. He's not trash. I don't think I can put him at B because mainly what has he kind of done? Hasn't pushed the story, hasn't really been there. I'm low-key thinking about pulling Dom from S to A. Even though I love Dom, I don't know. I'm still leave Dom right there. I'm really struggling, like when I'm just thinking about all the events that happened in the series, where to put these characters, where to rank these certain characters. I don't know. I'm gonna leave Dom right there, bro. For now, like I'm saying, I'm really struggling between S and A for Dom. Dom is GOAT though. Don't get it twisted. Dom's a G. Next we have Jack, the cat. I don't care what y'all say. Jack is at least S. I'm sorry, people. Jack is S. He hasn't done anything, but Jack is just Jack. Okay, Jack keeps everybody in line. Oh, bro. Okay. I might be reaching. I don't know. I low key want to keep Jack at S just because it's Jack. But I can, of course, if I'm thinking rationally, and it's mainly just because I love Jack. But if I'm thinking rationally, Jack probably belongs a lot lower. But will I do one for lookism? I can do one for lookism. It's just so many characters in lookism, man. I can do one for lookism though. I'll see if I can do one for lookism either next weekend or in the next few weeks. I can do one for lookism. It's gonna be tough though, because there's so many characters in lookism. If there's a tier list already made for it, that's a pretty good one. I'll just use that, and I might can do it sooner. But yeah, but I'll definitely do one for lookism. Okay, so Jack. Where? Okay, I'm gonna leave Jack at S just because it's Jack. Next is Jay. I mean, do we really need to say anymore? He's the main character. He's the eunuch, the super rookie. Finally confessed his feelings to Shelly. Thank you, Jesus. I didn't think that was ever going to happen. I thought the author was just going to mess with us for the rest of our lives and probably have that as an ending point for the series, which I would have felt would have been horrible, but I'm glad he at least did in season 3. Jay X Shelly, that ship has officially sailed. The kiss that broke the internet at the end of season 3. It's Jay, bro. Next is John from Team Trident. John's not trash. He's just there. He did give Dom shoes. Well, Dom kind of jacked him out of shoes. And he kind of low-key scammed Dom, finessed him a little bit. But Dom got him back. But where would I put John? Maybe D. No, he's not. I'm gonna put him in I don't know as well, because he's not trash. He's not a D either. Like, he had his moments, but he's not like there. You know. I'm gonna put John in I don't know. Next we have Joker. Joker was a good character. Very mysterious, great fighter, but we don't know much about Joker. So because we don't know much about Joker, he's not trash, by the way. He's not trash. But because we don't know much about Joker, I have to put him in I don't know, just because we don't know anything. All we know is he's a good fighter. He fights. He's apparently a good bike rider as well. He's the muscle of Team Sabbath. That's about it. We just don't know much about him. Hopefully, he'll get a bigger role in season 4. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Team Sabbath is kind of out of the picture at this point. So I don't even know if we're going to see much of Team Sabbath after this, but who knows? So next we got June. June. June is just that character, bro. I think we got to put him with his lady. I think we got to put June with his lady at D. I mean, he's there. He's not like forgotten. We do see him more than Harry, but at the same time, it's like, June doesn't even participate like talking about it. He participates if it's like a total team race just to make the numbers. But June doesn't really do anything. He's just there. And the author even made a joke about it when June was on screen. He was like, I feel like I'm just a forgotten character. Everybody forgets about me. Because they do, because June is barely there. Trinity, I agree with this list so far. Thank you. I'm glad somebody agrees with me. I'm glad somebody agrees. Hopefully you'll continue to agree as we finish out this list. Alright, next we have Juwan. Team Trident, head of Team Trident. Where would I put him? I mean, he did have a good. He had a miniature part in season 3. Wasn't too big. He's been around the story, and even now that Team Trident is no longer in because they lost to Sabbath, he's still around. He's a cool character. I don't know if I can put him like in. I don't know if I can put him in C. But, well, no, I can put him in C. Mainly because if we got guy from the manga crew in C, I can definitely put Juwan in C. Because he's done a little bit. He hasn't totally moved the story. Or he isn't that much. He's a favorite of fans, but he's not like a crazy favorite. So I think C will be just fine. Next we have K, Jay's little brother. This is another character that's kind of weird to me. Because he's kind of like a lot of the other characters in this series. They don't really do much, but when they are on screen, they literally steal the show. What's going on, Miss Tropical? So yeah, when K's on the screen, he doesn't do anything like as far as the story wise. He doesn't like push the needle or give us like great memories. But when he is on the screen, he kind of steals the show, kind of along with Jack. But I can't put K in S class. I can probably say maybe A or B for K. Mainly because, like I said, he doesn't really do anything, but just be there when Jay's at home. But K is coming clutch. K covered for us. He's a cat lover. He loves Jack, which is always great. And at first he was an ass, but he slowly came around and everything like that. So K is cool. Maybe K goes in B. Okay, next is Mahan. Mahan Joe, Jay's uncle, the one who kicked this story off and made Jay who Jay is today. Where would I put Mahan? Would definitely have to be an I don't know, because all we know is Mahan died. He taught Jay a lot of stuff. He the one that got Jay into cycling, but that's kind of it. He's not trash, but it's just we only seen him in flashbacks, so I'm kind of in that thing of I don't know, kind of he's there. We know, but that's about it. I mean, if we want to look at it from the standpoint that Jay, well, he was the one that taught Jay everything, he was the pretty much catalyst for this entire story as far as moving on into the League of Street. Yeah, I guess we can probably put him higher. If that's the case, you think he's B? You think Mahan is B? Hmm. Um. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, he can be B because, like I said, he is the catalyst for everything. At least for our main character, which is Jay. Because if it wasn't for him, Jay would have never rode a bike. Jay would have never entered the League of Street. He only did it mainly because people was talking about his uncle, and he wants to get to the bottom of everything. So he is definitely critical to the story, but like I said, that's just about it. It was just kind of the start and a catalyst of a lot of things. But yeah, I think A. I think we can put him at A. I think we can put him at A. Next is Jay's mom. I low key want to put Jay's mom in the trash tier, bro, because I hate her. I hate her. I kind of hate Jay's mom, bro. I really want to put her in trash. I really want to put Jay in trash. I mean, Jay's mom in trash. But as a character wise, Jay's mom. Jay's mom might be low key A class, bro. Just as a character. Just as a character in and of herself, she might be A class. She, like I said, she kind of fuels Jay to kind of defy her, and go his own way and become his own guy. Because when no, she's look, she's trash mainly because of how we hate her because she's a bitch. But if we're just going from story elements, she definitely has to at least be A, bro. At least A or B. A or B. That's where she has to be. She has to be A or B. Like, she has to be A or B, man. I can't put her in trash. I will put her in trash for like personal reasons because I don't like her. But if we're just looking at a character standpoint, she has to either be A or B. Because just as a character of herself, we hate her. We hate her. We do. But along with Mahan, she is kind of a catalyst to keep things moving, at least from Jay's standpoint, and also Kate. And granted, if we're looking at it like from a real world aspect, she's not a total horrible person. I mean, she's horrible. Don't get it wrong, because like she's just very hard on her children. But if we're looking at it, she's not like completely horrible. Yeah, she's not the main villain of the story, but yeah, she is a villain. She is definitely a villain of the story. So she definitely has to be in at least A, man. At least A. I mean, yeah. So we just gotta look at it like that. Next is Mia. Mia. Mia is a fan favorite. At least she started off as a fan favorite. She kind of fell drastically, just like a lot of characters from the beginning seasons. First season, she was a major role because she liked Jay. And then Shelly came, so it was a love triangle between them two. Then she got with Manu towards the end of season 1. Season 2, she was kind of in and out of the story. Then season 3, she came back. Manu kind of kicked her to the curb, and that's been that kind of thing. She's still modeling. She came into her own. Where could we put Mia though? Like she's quote unquote the team manager for Hummingbird, but like let's be real, she's the worst manager I've ever seen in my entire life. You're supposed to be the manager of Team Hummingbird, but you're never around. How, Sway? How are you never around? I don't know. Let me see. I feel like she doesn't want what happened to her brother to happen to Jay. You talking about Jay's mom? Yeah, she doesn't want she doesn't want she definitely doesn't want Jay to, you know, go down that path and pretty much everything. So I can agree with that. We're saying B for Mia. Is that what we're saying? We're saying B for Mia. I can see her at B. Um, B or C because, like I said, she dropped off heavy, but she's still a fan. She's still a favorite, so that can kind of propel her to B. But because, like, if we're just doing it based off story aspects, she definitely fell at least to C. But because of a favorite, I can put her at B because it's Mia. Yes, Mia. Next, we have Manu. Manu's a great character. Manu is an amazing character. Also another catalyst for Jay. Actually, Manu is the he's the captain of Hummingbird. He started off as the captain of the Zephyr's crew in season 1 when that got disbanded. He put together Team Hummingbird with and recruited Jay, recruited Vinny. June followed him. Shelly, he even allowed Shelly to get into the mix. Manu is the glue, really. If we think about it, and the group of Team Hummingbird, Manu is definitely the glue of Team Hummingbird. Horrible backstory as far as him and Yuna goes, and what happened to their sister. Definitely a tragic backstory for them. Minimum A class for Manu. We can even put, actually we can probably look, this is what we're gonna do. Cause Manu is way more important. Dom is A class, but Manu is way more important to the story. He is the glue. He's the one that got everybody together. He's the one that keeps everybody together. He is the captain of Hummingbird, and yeah, I think we have to do that, man. S for Manu. Yeah, I'll put Manu in S. I have to put Dom down because, yeah, man. Manu is that guy, bro. Next, we have the monk from the temple when they went to train in season 3. He played a good part to the story, but it wasn't like crazy. He helped them train and helped them to get better. He's mainly more of Dom's mentor than anyone else. So he's developed Dom. He developed Jay too, but it wasn't much he really kind of taught Jay. He's really done more for Dom than he's done for Jay, as far as like character development and growth. It's when it comes to the races, when it comes to actually riding the bikes and stuff. I can put him in C. He's not D because he did play like some good crucial moments and stuff, especially in season 3 with helping the team get better. So I can put him in kind of C. Next is Monster. Look, man. Look, man. Monster. Hey, I ain't even gonna hold y'all though. Monster might low-key go to D. I'm just gonna be real. Monster might really go to D. And I'm gonna explain why I'm thinking of putting Monster at D. The reason why I'm thinking of putting Monster at D is mainly because, let's kind of think about it here. What has Monster really done? Monster is the most bland kind of character. Granted, his backstory was cool. It wasn't amazing. It was good to see how he built himself up after getting injured in football and his rehab with biking and everything. He's a strong competitor. He's one of the best cyclists in the league of street. But if we're being honest, he's kind of like, I don't know. I might have to put him in D, man. He can be right behind Arya, but Monster, he doesn't. I mean, he's there. I mean, the best I can do is put him in I don't know, but he's definitely like D class, man. I'm sorry, Monster is definitely C. He's well, I put him in C. I need not. He gotta be in D, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know. Look, if y'all think Monster should be in C, let me know. But right now, I gotta put that man in D. I gotta put that man in D, man. Y'all gotta convince me that he deserves to be higher because he doesn't. He's kind of like June. He's there. We know he's like a stepping stone for us because next, let's be real, Light Cavalry is really going to enter the story. I'm assuming more in season 4 because shit is about to get real. So I'm pretty sure Light Cavalry is gonna be there, and Monster obviously cannot, at least as of this moment, cannot handle anybody from Light Cavalry, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna take this internationally. So if the story continues that far, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put him at D. Next we have Mr. Nam, another trainer. He did a lot of development for Jay as far as getting Jay to really kind of be his own person. Don't follow the rules of everybody else. Do what makes him happy. Mr. Nam's a GOAT. He had a tragic backstory as well, which is very sad. A lot of people had tragic backstories. Now that we think about it. B or C for who? Monster? For look, man. Wait, are y'all saying A for Mr. Nam? B or C or A? Are y'all talking about Mr. Nam? S for show? Wait, what? I don't know, man. No, not for Mr. Nam. Who y'all talking about? Monster? I know y'all are not talking about Monster for no C or B. Look, I know y'all ain't saying Monster for A or B. What? No. Yes, I don't know. Mr. Nam. Mr. Nam kind of like, he's more important than a monk because I think he's kind of done more for the squad of Hummingbird. So I can put Nam at B. Next is Noah. Now, y'all might not like this where I'm about to put Noah, but I don't care. She has my heart. Okay. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. She has my heart. She's gonna be an S for me, and I think each and every one of you should agree she should be S class, just based off her looks alone. Okay, all right. Let me be serious. Noah is a good character thus far. Crazy, very crazy. But if we're being honest, where we have to put Noah, taking like bias out of the equation. If I'm taking my bias out of the equation, I could like, honestly, if I'm thinking about it from story aspect and everything, Noah would probably be either B or C. I know Noah is definitely a fan favorite. You're flabbergasted? You can't be flabbergasted with Noah, bro. Can't be. No such thing. But I can realistically put Noah in B or C. I can put her in B or C. Owen, look, man. Owen definitely has to be A. The reason why Owen is A is because he's Owen. The leader of Light Cavalry, the love rival to Jay, Jay's rival as far as where he has to get to as far as skill. Yeah. Yeah, man. Owen definitely has to at least be A. Owen can't be any lower than A. Owen can't be any lower than A. I'm sorry, y'all. He can't be. How? How can anybody say he's lower than A class? Is he annoying as a character? Yes. He's only annoying mainly because we want Shelly and Jay to be together. But if we're just looking at everything Owen is, Owen at B? What? Look, come on, man. Owen at B? We can't put Owen at B, man. Come on. We can't put Owen at B. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we can put Owen at B. Seriously? That's what we're doing? We put Owen at B? Y'all really trying to put Owen at B? Seriously? Man, look, bro. I can't put that man in B, man. I can't put Owen at B, bro. Come on. Seriously? We can't put Owen at B. We can't do that. We can't do that. All right, next up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the guy. I want to say his name was CJ. If I'm not mistaken, I think his name is CJ. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong about his name, definitely let me know in the chat. But this was the guy that is pretty much the photographer with, for Mia and everything. But he's not trash. He's not trash. He's not D either. We can put him in I don't know, because he's not a trash character. He's just kind of there, kind of along with John and Joker and the rest of them. Like, he's not trash. He doesn't do anything. He was just there. He was there for his moment in season 1. He had his little shine or whatever, but he didn't really do anything. Next is the principal, the physics teacher. The physics teacher, look, he started off as an ass, but he gave us some good laughs. He's Hummingbird's arguably #1 fan. Probably he'll have to go in D. He's not horrible. We have other trash people, but he's not horrible. He's D. He doesn't do anything, but he's Hummingbird's #1 fan, so we gotta at least give him some props. He's always there. He's always gonna be there as long as they're racing. Next, we got Principal Nick, Shelly's grandfather, the principal of the school, where the majority of Team Hummingbird attends. He also got the kids into the League of Street. As far as that, he got them to train. He didn't want to assign Mr. Nam to help him train. He's also a cop blocker for Shelly and Jay. He wants Shelly to move back to England. He loves Shelly, which is always good. Maybe D for Principal Nick. Maybe we might have to move Principal Nick to D. I mean, well, maybe C or D for Principal Nick, because like I said, he's done a lot for the team, but after he did that, it was kind of nothing else he can do. He's also on the chair of the League of Street, so that's also a thing we have to keep in mind. He also has a stake in the League of Street. A or B? For who? Principal Nick? I don't know if I can put him at no A or B. For Principal Nick? I don't know, fam. I don't know if I can put Principal Nick in no A or B. Maybe C. I can maybe see C. I can't put him at no A or B. Can't do that. Okay, next we have the guy from Punk Prince. The one that was hitting on Shelly, the leader or the captain of Punk Prince. I think there's really nothing else we need to say about that. He's trash. Let's just keep it real, people. He's trash. Next we have Troy, the oldest brother out of Arya and Wayne Yon. He's a very integral part to the story because he keeps everything going. He does. He definitely S class for him. Definitely S class for him. He's like kind of the main villain at the end. He's the one that killed Joe's uncle pretty much because he low-key drugged him when he wasn't looking. He was jealous, and he keeps the story going because he's introducing new characters, and every time, and he's controlling everything behind the scenes. Yeah, definitely S for Troy. Next is Shelly. I mean, do we need to say less? Do we need to say less for Shelly? I mean, it's Shelly. Look, now I'm interested in this. I know y'all are better not gonna tell me Shelly belongs anything less than S. Next we have Shin Young. I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, the girl that was that's kind of in the same. It's kind of like the younger generation, not with Gilbert, but with the other kid. What's his name? Guy, the horny guy, the horny kid. What's his name with the yellow hair? Crap. I can't remember his name. Give me a second. Let me think. Warang. Is it Warang? I think that's his name. This guy over here in the green jacket at the bottom. She's low key. She's not trash. She just. She's not a trash character, but she's irrelevant. I should change this to really, instead of I don't know, I should really change this to irrelevant because, yeah, I'm gonna change this to irrelevant instead of I don't know because it's dealing more with irrelevancy. They're irrelevant to the story. They're there, but they're just irrelevant. They don't really, like they're there for like a few scenes or whatever. Yeah, she's irrelevant. Okay. The student council president, trash. I don't think any of you would disagree with that. The student council president is definitely trash. Yeah, see, look, Trinity, you don't even remember her. Exactly. She's irrelevant. Student council president, trash. Let's be honest. Sung is definitely A. That's easy. Sung, Vinny's right-hand man, helps Vinny along. Definitely A-class character. He's always there for Vinny. If it wasn't for him, there would be no Vinny X Yumi. Let's be honest there, folks. Next, we have TJ. TJ is an interesting character as well. I can realistically put TJ in either A or B. I could put him in B because he does help. He's always there. He does help Team Hummingbird in situations. He played a big part in season 3 as far as the drugs go. I can put him in A because of all of those reasons as well, but I can drop him down to B because mainly he's kind of low-key there for comedy relief at this current point in time in the story. It's not really helping the story much, but A or B, yeah, I could probably put TJ at B. Vinny Hong. Where can we put Vinny? Vinny is at least A class, easy A. Vinny is an easy A. Jay's rival on the team, the second best cyclist on Team Hummingbird. So yeah, it's Vinny. Well, can I have Sung and Vinny in both A class? That's a good question. Can I have Sung and Vinny in A? I guess I kind of can. Vinny's S class? SS. Vinny, Okay, I can put Vinny in S. I can see that. Vinny definitely is in S. I can do that. I can do that. That I got you. I can definitely do that. Okay, we can do that. Vinny can be in S. I can agree with that. Vinny's mom. Vinny's mom. Where can we put Vinny's mom? Look, I gotta put Vinny's mom at A. I gotta put Vinny's mom at A. Vinny's mom absolutely does nothing. She's low key. She's not irrelevant, but she literally does nothing in the story. She's Vinny's motivation, but as far as like what she does to the story, she's absolutely kind of pointless. She's, as far as like moving the story along, she's just Vinny's motivation. So she's more of Vinny's story. But because Vinny's mom is such an angel, she has to be high up on the list, which is why I'm putting her at A, because she's such an angel. She's so innocent. She's loving. She wants the best for Vinny. Even when Vinny was an ass, even when Vinny's rude, cruel, disrespectful to her, she's always nice. She's always there. She always loves her child. She does anything and everything she possibly could do for her child. So Vinny's mom is definitely A. Next, we have, what is this guy's name? Wooen from Team Sabbath. He's trash in my book, but he did play a big role in the story. As far as with the drugs that he gets from Troy, and he pushed the drugs along, which kind of helped, push the story along as well. He's not irrelevant. He's not trash. He's not D. But I also kind of don't feel comfortable putting him at anything higher than C. He's not. He's trash because we don't, as a fan base of the series, we don't like him. He's trash. But if we're just being realistically, taking our personal bias out of it, he's at least C. Next we have this guy, Rain, the horny kid with the juice box. That's also kind of with old girl right here. Horny kid with the juice box, ride the skateboard. Kind of low key. Let's be honestly, he's irrelevant. He was there for jokes, but he's irrelevant. C. Oh, I thought you were saying something. I thought you was talking about Rain. My bad. I be forgetting. Yumi. Yumi. I gotta put Yumi at A. I'm putting Yumi at A mainly because she's Yumi. She's the one who broke Vinny out of his shell. She's the first girl that Vinny technically kind of brought home. She also plays an integral part in Vinny's life and story, along with Sung and his mom. Yeah. Next we have Yuna, Minu's sister. Yuna, as an overall character, look, man, with Yuna, look, and if we're being honest, Yuna is low-key relevant. If we're being honest with ourselves, Yuna is low-key relevant. She is. Like, if you really think about it, she's irrelevant. She's literally irrelevant to the story. She's just there. But she did play more integral roles in the story compared to the irrelevant cast. But she really does nothing. Yes, she's Dom's motivation, Manu's sister, Mia's best friend. But she kind of does nothing. Like, every time we see Yuna, she's either crying or she's mad. That's about it. She doesn't really do anything else. She doesn't do anything. I don't want to put her at D because I feel she deserves more respect than being in D. But at the same time, I can't really find a good reason to put her at C. I just can't. I can't find a good reason to put her at C because she's literally irrelevant. She is. She's irrelevant. And I really can't find a way to put her in C. But like the best I can do is put her in D. But I mean that's just what it is, people. I can't. I can put her like top. Oh shit. I could put her at top D, like top D on the edge of C, but she just doesn't do anything. Next we have Grim Reaper from Team Sabbath. He's low-key irrelevant, but he's trash. Let's be real. He's irrelevant to the story, but he's trash. Next, we have Dom's dog. I think Dom's dog name is Jordan, if I'm not mistaken. I think his name is Jordan. So where could we put Jordan? Jordan is kind of irrelevant. Jordan is there. Jordan is kind of like Jack, but we rarely see Jordan. We've seen more of Jack than we have of Jordan. So I mean, I can put Jordan at C, but then low-key, that's kind of disrespectful to Yuna. If I'm thinking about it. If I put Jordan above Yuna, that's really kind of disrespectful to Yuna. Jordan's cool though, but I can't put Jordan up. Like, Jordan's just there. Jordan, wait, who y'all saying at A? I know y'all talking about Jordan that's not at A. I know y'all can't say Jordan at A. You saying Jordan at A? What? I mean, oh shit, Jordan at A? I don't know if I can put Jordan at, can't. Jordan at A. We fuck it. You know what? YOLO. Jordan at A, man. Fuck it. Next we have Juwan's girlfriend. I forgot her name. So somebody's gonna have to let me know in the chat what her name is. But pretty much Juwan's girl, the one who liked Monster, who had a crush on Monster forever, but Juwan had a crush on her. And then when she finally realized everything Juwan was doing for her, then it was like, oh crap, I like this guy. But let's be honest, I could put her at trash for kind of, dissing Juwan. I can low-key put her at trash, but she's irrelevant. We're gonna keep her as irrelevant. She's just there. She'll be irrelevant. Because I could put her at trash for dissing Juwan for all those years and liking Monster. But we're gonna put her at irrelevant. Cat is at S. Yes, Jack is at S. Jack, hell no for Jordan. Look, Jack has to be at S, people. Do y'all know what Jack has done for the story? Next is Yuna's and Manu's mom. Very tragic story regarding their family. Very tragic story regarding Yuna's and Manu's family. His mom committed suicide in front of Manu, if I'm not mistaken. She did it in front of Manu, if I'm not mistaken. She jumped out of the window. Tragic. Did it do much for the story? No. Is it kind of a turning point for Manu as far as like his mental state? Yeah. Can we put her in trash? Obviously not. But we can put it. She's. I don't know, man. I could put her in D or irrelevant, but I think she played a part, but it wasn't like a huge part. But it was a part nonetheless. It was a catalyst for a lot of things that happened to Manu and why he, was so down in the dumps and just like his mental state is fucked. But I can put her in D. I can put her in D. And next is Pineapple Guy. Last but not least, Pineapple Guy from the Fruit Crew. He's trash. He was the one that, if I'm not mistaken, he took the dope or whatever. He's trash. So that is it for the tier list, people. We have our tier list. We have our irrelevant files, our trash, D, C, B, A, and S. I'm low key. Let me see. Would I change anything before we end it all off? Would I change anything about this tier list? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if I would honestly change anything about this tier list, man. I think it's a good list. I personally think it's a great list. The only thing I would like play around with is probably Jack, but he's Jack. So I think Jack's belong to S because he's Jack. But other than that, man, I think that's a good list. I think we did good. Of course, all of this can change, people, as the story progresses. People can move, fluctuate. I do plan on doing another tier list for Windbreaker, maybe in the next 2 seasons. I don't know how much longer Windbreaker has, but definitely gonna do another tier list either after another 2 seasons or maybe at the very end of the series, depending on how much longer it has. But yeah, I will do one for Windbreaker. I know a lot of people. I mean, not Windbreaker. Shit, Lookism. I'll do one for Lookism. It's just gonna take so fucking long to do that, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Lookism has like a shit ton of characters that I already know I do not remember. So I'm definitely gonna need you guys' help on the Lookism tier list. But that's it for today, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Definitely let me know what characters you would place in the tier list that you may have not agreed with my placing. So definitely let me know what character would you move if you don't agree with where I placed them. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description below. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.